time to begin the semi-finals here at the 2026 Dutch Open Darts. And we welcome back to the stage, first of all, the reigning Czech Open and Romanian Classic champion from England, the Interceptor, Jenson Walker! We now welcome back to the stage the reigning Bruges Open champion from Germany, Paul Krohne!
Well, the Dutch Open never fails to surprise, does it? In our first semi-final of the Open tournament, it is England against Germany. And there was a distinct change of tack there from Jenson Walker, ditching the Scar walk-on in favour of something a little bit more continental, seemingly to get the crowd back on side after there were a smattering of boos towards the end of his quarter-final win over Christian de Boer. He came through a real tough test to see off the Dutchman, surviving 5 match darts. Sometimes you've got to get a little bit lucky in this sport of darts, but Walker was there to pounce on the De Boer errors.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's the best of
Semi-finals.
three
He
sets.
goes up against Paul
First
Krohne,
set, first leg,
whose
it's
quest
Paul to throw first.
to reach
Game
the
on.
Dutch Open final continued in more straightforward fashion last time out, beating another Dutchman in Heine Aldrichs. Only time will tell if Jenson Walker can re-ingratiate himself with the fans here, Rich.
Yep, a tactic we've seen used before, sometimes to good effect. But it was Jenson, I think, that did most of the damage himself in the quarter-final. There were a few boos, as you say, but I guess it's a natural thing for the player to focus on that rather than the majority that were a good, supportive, encouraging crowd.
It's like buying something online. You can see 99 good reviews, one bad review, and what do you focus on? The one bad review. So Jenson's got to put that to the back of his mind. I do like the choice of walk-on. It's borrowed from Damon Heta, you could say, from his games on the European Tour. But Powell has made the stronger start here.
70.
His temperament will be difficult to test, I think, because very laid back in more ways than one.
100.
Quite literally on the oche. The treble 11 for double 16 was the attempt, but now it's up to tops.
25.
108, one of those numbers where you just pick your favourite treble to leave your favourite double. Double 14.
94.
One dart at double apiece. Krohne gets more opportunities.
Awkward for him.
20. Jenson, you require 14.
Oh, we saw him splitting doubles in his previous match. He's done the same here. Double 4. Double 2.
10.
He's serving well this time.
Well, it was that exact ploy that saw him equalise in the game against Christian De Boer.
Yeah. Double 5.
Game shot to the first. Paul Krohne. Second leg.
Lucky number 7 on the doubles for Paul Krohne. These two do have some history, and that's not meant in a salacious sense. They actually played in the Italian Open final at the back end of last year, which was Jenson's first title in the WDF. And he's gone on to win 3 more since.
58.
Very committed to darts at a young age. He does travel around Europe quite a lot, chipping away and picking up points. Number 1 seed here, and I suppose one of the aims for him will be to be the number 1 at Lakeside in 10 months' time.
99.
We are playing to sets rather than legs in this semi-final.
45.
It's unusual to change format mid-tournament, certainly mid-stage finals, but that's what's happened here. So
100.
all of those of you familiar watching World Championship darts, sets played over the best of 5 legs.
100.
So you can still win this match in 6 straight legs. That's what Paul will hope to do. And they could be playing up there for 15 legs if each set were to go the distance.
90.
Jenson,
98.
treble 20, double 19. Now, will he follow that for double 9? Yep, it looked good, didn't it, to follow.
Paul, you require 56. 46.
Tops and 10s, causing him problems once again. Had the chance to break throw in the corner from Walker.
Third leg, Paul going forward. 100.
You're saying about Jenson now on the circuit.
82.
frequently seen travelling Europe. Do you think Paul will pick and choose, as you've said, focusing on other things?
I think he will, and I think
130.
it goes without saying, if he goes and wins the Dutch Open, not only will he be automatically at Lakeside, but he'll be very high in the seeding positions as well. So it really will give him the opportunity to do what he likes, and the options are open to him. He's got the rest of the WDF Tour, potential modus invites. There's the next gen series of the PDC in continental Europe as well. Challenge Tour opportunities.
127.
We are seeing it more and more in the WDF in recent years because there are so many opportunities, so many events. The players can pick and choose maybe new countries they'd like to visit, tournaments they've heard good things about. I think this is Paul's favourite tournament right now.
Jenson. 60.
We've seen UK, the European players,
60.
heading over stateside. Las Vegas Open, gold event. Toronto, last year the gold event. Japan have won this year. All of these events, when they're gold ranked, if you win them, automatically qualify for Lakeside,
60.
the golden ticket, so to speak.
Giant lake-shaped carrot being dangled in front of all players left.
Held by Kingfisher.
57.
These two have been there before, so no question they'll want to be back.
137. 134.
Throughout the set, it's Krohne that's looked the more comfortable, the more settled. Maybe that's just his demeanour. Jenson seems to be fighting for form. Well, we could have that 174 if he opts for treble 18 here. Treble 10, also an option.
138. Jenson, you require 100.
Tops.
Game shot in the fourth leg.
And we go to a deciding leg in this first set. First two sets, so maximum of 3, maximum of 15 legs.
Well, we're going to get that, aren't we?
The way they're playing, you wouldn't bet against it. And of course, because Nick Rolls is officiating.
100. 100.
We see again Paul Krohne just floating along that 90 average.
131.
That's what he's done throughout the day.
59.
Days, I should say.
We require 130.
So 6 starts for this. If he hits the treble 20, he doesn't have to go for the ball. May feel like it. He's going up for the 18 though.
98.
Didn't even flinch, did he?
Second time he's had the opportunity, and second time he's passed it up.
I was ready for the big bullseye call.
134.
You'll get your chance.
Paul, you require 32.
How many darts will he take to get this? Into.
First set, Paul Krohne. Second set, first leg is Jenson to throw first. Game on.
I'm happy to stay silent for a bit.
140.
Could have gone with in Zwei, couldn't I?
And Zwei.
83.
Yeah. But enough of the elementary German. Let's get back to the darts. Paul Krohne, one set up against the number one from Coventry.
Oh, great last start there from Jenson. Just to keep him in this leg. A leg he started, a set he started.
96.
He's going to need another last gasp treble here and hasn't found it.
You require 142.
I like the bull on the second dart here because leaves 97 now, just gets you below the 100.
Jenson, you require 140.
For those listening earlier, Dan and I were pointing out that so often now it's done with the second dart rather than trying it with the third and not quite knowing where you're going to leave yourself. We know where he's going to go here. He went for the 20.
38.
Radar off.
Require 60.
Oh, that nearly missed as well.
50. You require 40.
A reprieve after that missed single number.
Game shot in the first leg. Paul Krohne.
Key moments early on in the second set.
Leg is Paul to throw
Jenson
first.
had the opportunity at tops there to really hurt Krohne. Snuck it in the treble 20, confirmed by Nick Rolls.
97.
The Dutch Open, of course, open to all. Did you
78.
attempt to get your darts out, Dan, for this?
Don't know.
So unbeaten this weekend.
Yeah.
40.
Well done.
That's a very positive way of looking at
Yeah.
it. Thank you.
Proud of you.
Well, we've waited until the first semi-final, but you had a decent run yourself, being Michael van Dijk's wingman in the pairs.
Indeed. Young man I look up to.
Literally. He was in charge of scoring and you were taking the doubles out. That's the way it generally worked from what we were watching on Dark Connect.
140.
A wise man once told me, scoring's for show, doubles for dough. He's right.
56. Jenson, you require 103.
Treble 17 to leave the double here. Good response from Jenson. Sets up the double when he returns, if he returns, of course, because two treble 20s would have given a shot at tops, but to break straight back, double 18.
65. Jenson, you require 36.
Double 17.
2. Paul, you require 95.
Well, a real chance. Krohne, he went safety first. That leaves 83. What a recovery.
79.
So we've seen a bit of splitting from Jenson Walker on the stage. He's done it again, double 12. Will it work this time? Nope.
10. Paul, you require 16.
The opportunities have been there in this second set.
Game shot in the second leg. Paul Krohne.
No more room for error.
Go first. Game on.
Well, two darts missed at double in the first leg, 5 in the last.
108.
So 180 for Walker, which will inject some positivity into him, but this set should have been his. And he's one leg away from crashing out at the last hurdle.
a positive he can take from this match, Jenson, is the crowd haven't given him any trouble whatsoever. Very quiet out there. He's been sent to Coventry.
134.
Oh, brilliant darts from the German. Could be a match-winning maximum, setting up 87 to take his place in the Dutch Open final.
Potentially in a dozen darts. Bullseye for Krohne.
62. Jenson, you require 100.
So close.
Paul, you require 25.
This time on double eight.
Game.
Paul Krohne is a Dutch Open finalist. One win away from the biggest title of his career to date. For Jenson Walker, it's been a superb run to the semi-finals, but it will feel like a sickening loss. He missed too many opportunities in that second set, and Krohne punished him to the hilt. He will face either Jarno Bottenberg or Connie Grunewald in this year's Dutch Open final.
Ladies and gentlemen, a massive round of applause, please, for Jenson Walker.